So
Oh.
apparently Kanye was on Tim Pool's podcast. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
As of recording, it was yesterday. And
Mhm.
Tim Pool, I don't like Tim Pool. But credit where credit's due, he didn't immediately bend the knee to Kanye, and he left immediately. And his chat was like, I guess against that.
Are you telling me that Kanye got mad that it wasn't about Kanye?
Yeah.
Kanye got mad that someone challenged his views, I guess.
Yeah. What did he say? Like something like along the lines of
Well, it was along the lines of like they were talking about them people, specifically talking about them people. And he goes, but we can't say who those people are. And Tim Pool was like, I don't think there is like, I like resisting on the idea that there's just this giant secret group of Jewish people that control everything.
Yeah.
He was slightly resisting against that. Kanye took off his headphones and got up and left.
It's Kanye's views are quite easily the easiest to challenge, I think.
Yeah.
Man, he fascinates me. I feel like like in NFL, like certain players that die and stuff, like pass away. Some of them like donate their brains to science and stuff. Like it's basically an organ donor, both your brain, so they can study the effects of CTE long term. And I can't imagine, but I hope that when Kanye ever passes away, that his brain just studied and we just see what's going on. Like, even if we just do it now, what if we lobotomized Kanye West?
You'd find severe mental illness.
Yeah, but like in my head, all I'm seeing is like that scene from Scary Movie 2 where they take Shorty's head off and it's just like Beetlejuice in there just having a party. Like, but he's like more racist, of course.
It's Ben Shapiro.
It's and Tucker Carlson.
It's Ben Shapiro and Tucker Carlson doing a square dance in
Kanye
his
was
head.
just on Tucker Carlson not long ago. A couple weeks ago.
If you would have told me 5 years ago that Kanye West would have been on the Tucker Carlson show, I would have laughed so hard at you.
You want me to reel her in? I can reel her in. My name's Brent.
My name's David.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is the plot line.
To all of our listeners in Brussels. Oh, I forgot the country.
It's so embarrassing.
No.
This is why you don't do it. You tried to steal my whole thing.
No.
And you didn't do it.
All right.
Oh my.
You know the country?
It's Germany.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. It was Belgium.
That doesn't make sense.
It's Brussels, Belgium.
Like the waffle?
To the one man.
It's the capital of Belgium.
To the one man or woman, or however you identify, to the person that lives in Brussels, Belgium, that's been listening to us religiously.
Man,
thank you.
You guys took this bit and it was butchered immediately. The first time we tried to like switch it up, it got butchered. We don't.
Should
thought it went
we
just
re-record
fine.
the bit?
Yes.
Okay.
We got the state wrong. He's like to the man, woman, whatever. It was just butchered.
He, she, they, them.
Just butchered it.
Well,
we stepped up to the plate and just
3, 2, 1.
To our one listener in Brussels, Belgium.
Say it wrong again.
What?
It's not Brussels. It's Brussels.
Brusseldorf.
To our one listener in Brussels, Belgium.
It's not. It's.
He believed me.
Why would you listen to ever? Should we just let David do it? He seems pretty good at it.
To our one listener in Brussels, Belgium, thank you. We really appreciate your support.
We do, man. Don't worry, guys. Next week, it's going to come back to Papa David. I'll be doing the shout-outs.
Never let him do it again.
What was that?
We can rise up.
There's more of you than me.
Yeah, that's exactly
the Brent and
point.
David. The Brent and Kevin show. Sorry, I forgot who you were.
I'm sorry. Are you guys doing a spinoff already?
Yeah.
Wait, if we're
The
talking
subplot.
sitcom kind of thing, that means I'm the one that moved on to like bigger and better things, or I became addicted to drugs.
Heroin. We're gonna
Oh yeah,
decriminalize it.
I walked into my nearest local 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
You're right.
I can't believe you guys think that's a bad thing.
I can't believe you think it's a good thing.
I think decriminalizing drugs
donation-
and
I mean, not
I think
donation,
some
but
drugs could be decriminalized, but I
I
think
think injection spots are a good thing, but I don't think you need to have injection centers and then openly sell heroin on
Mhm.
the market. I think you
I
can
don't
still
think-
make it hard to get for people, and then also let those people that still have figured out how to get it give a place to
I don't-
safely do it.
I don't think I should leave a place of business with a full tank of gas, a taquito, and heroin.
I mean, I'm not saying necessarily that you should be able to buy heroin at a 7-Eleven. That's just what you gave me, you know? I'm saying that we should decriminalize it.
decriminalizing and legalizing are two different things.
I mean,
We're diverging again.
we are.
Real quick to save Brent any more misfortune. Once again, Rohan Campbell was radio silent this week, so we're gonna give it one more week, and hopefully we hear from him. If not, I say we just
Give up.
give up until there is noteworthy something. But I mean, it's just I can't keep doing
He'll
this.
always be in our hearts.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Of
you
course.
don't mean that.
You don't mean that. That was not genuine.
David and I mean it.
So this week, my piece of news is that James Gunn says that the DCEU's continuity will include video games, and he also said animated movies.
Cool.
I mean, that's
It's pretty cool.
pretty cool.
I mean, what if we got Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and it was a video game?
I think that'd be cool, but I'd much rather.
What if it was like a Telltale video game? Give me an 8-hour
That's
long.
That would be terrible for continuity.
What? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
that'd be
just
a-
like which ending's
Give
the
me
real
a
one.
Batman Arkham game.
Yes,
but I'm just.
but give me Robert Bat.
Ooh, no!
What?
I want Ben Batfleck.
No, I want Rob Bat.
Ooh, well, you're in the minority.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all for Batfleck.
If Batfleck and Robert Bat were on a cliff and I could only save one of them, I'm curb stomping Robert Pattinson to death.
Why wouldn't you just like
Brutally.
step on his hands?
Yeah,
Like you're curb stomping him to death. That's
in the face.
Jesus.
That's how much. And I'm kissing Ben as I'm pulling him up. Yes, come on, Ben. You're safe. Come with me.
So you're gonna sexually assault Ben
Yes.
Yeah,
Affleck
that-
because you pull him up.
So
Absolutely.
you're going to jail for murder and sexual assault.
Speaking of sexual assault,
Oh,
Wow, that-
no.
according to the Hollywood Reporter,
Oh.
Well, I know you're keeping me in suspense.
sorry, according to the Hollywood Reporter, Kevin Spacey is going to be starring as the antagonist in a voice-only role in an upcoming British indie political thriller from Kusog Pictures called Control. This is only a little over a month after he was found not liable in New York for an assault charge, and next year he'll be on trial in the UK for 5 different assault charges.
Did you say not guilty?
He was found not liable.
That's not the same. Man, I'm gonna say it. If you would have asked me in 2015 who my favorite actor was, I'd have been like, "Oh, let me tell you how much I love Kevin Spacey."
I think David's still in shock from that segue.
It was a great segue even. And I can't believe it worked out that well for you.
I really, honestly, it was just perfect timing.
It was beautiful. Also, in 2015, he would have also loved you.
God,
Oh man,
goodness gracious.
true.
Oof.
Probably not. I was a little chubby back then.
Does he like him skinny? Do you know his
I think
preferences?
so.
I think when you have Kevin Spacey's preferences, I don't think that's gonna get in the way.
Listen, you're gonna have to cut this, but I've often said,
Oh no.
if only I could have intervened.
I could have saved him.
I could have saved him. I could have stopped him.
We'd have Baby Driver too. It's David from the future. Spoilers for Baby Driver.
What in the
We could have had Baby
Why-
Driver too.
That doesn't make any sense. He dies in Baby Driver.
That's my favorite accidental bit we have.
We could have had American Beauty too. He dies at the end of that one too.
Oh my goodness.
So
We could still have Baby Driver too.
but Kevin Spacey's in trouble. Are you telling me you wouldn't want something where Baby's driving from the cops, and he's like, I don't think I can do it. And we Star Wars A New Hope it, where we hear Kevin Spacey go, Baby,
No,
use the e-brake, baby.
especially not now. like,
He wouldn't be acting.
yes, he would. Voice acting is acting.
No, I meant like playing a part. Like
That's playing.
him talking to a baby is probably very on brand for Kevin Spacey.
In the piece of news that I just quoted, it's a voice only role.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the same thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not disputing that that's not voice acting, but like that's acting, yes, of course. Like he would, and that's how we could get him into Baby Driver 2 without him being there.
No, I don't think it's a good thing that these people have cast him.
No, it's not.
I bet they're really happy because it's an indie production, that they even landed him.
Uh-huh.
But he's desperate, I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
Legal expenses are eating this man alive. I could promise.
Amber Heard, for how bad of an actress she is, I mean, she's eventually gonna have to pop up in some indie films just to get work. I mean, it's gonna happen when you have that much way to hit the mic.
Oh, you didn't have to mention it.
You're like hitting everything over there.
I know.
I know
I hit my elbow.
You dropped your jewel. You elbowed.
Well, that's a
First
like
of all,
tradition.
sir, it's a views.
He always
So
drops it.
No, it's not different.
it's practically the same thing.
They're so much different.
It's
and
functionally
only
the same
a
thing.
non-smoker would say that they're the same.
They're the same thing, right?
I mean, I don't care.
It's
I don't think I'm the resident
They're different.
smoking accessory
What's
expert.
different about
I am here.
what's different.
Everything. The way it hits, the flavors.
Are they paying you?
No.
The way it hits.
How cool it makes you look.
What it feels like to chew
No, you
5
look
gum.
stupid when you vape. What do you mean? I don't do it because I look cool. I do it because I'm cripplingly addicted.
Is this a cry for help?
I thought it was an ad at first, but now I'm not so sure.
Now it's like an ad against.
Man, is this Raise? Are we a Raise ad now?
Yes.
Oh no.
Thank you to our sponsor.
We're not sponsored by Raise.
Yeah, that was super depressing, Brent.
Yeah, well. such is my
Speaking
life.
of depressing,
God, did someone die again?
no, I was really thankful for that. I checked it out. I'm like, please no, don't make me. But no. So there's a rumor going around that in the Batman 2, starring Rob Bat, that the villain will be Hush. And you see, that's the reaction a lot of people have. A lot of people are like kind of sad about that.
I don't know a lot about Hush.
I
but
think Hush is a really cool
Hush
villain.
is a great character. And he's a great villain, but they kind of just did him
When?
with the Riddler. They made the Riddler kind
You're
of
right.
just like Hush,
That's who I thought the villain was at first. Was
Yeah.
Hush.
especially with like the way this tape is wrapped around his
Mhm.
face. He looks like Hush. So Hush.
I
is-
have his backstory real
Oh,
quick.
okay.
So basically, and they kind of teased this in the first one, when there was a flash on one of the movies that said Hush, and a couple people picked up on it. That, oh, Hush could be coming. So basically, Hush was like a childhood friend of Bruce Wayne. His name was Elliot, yes. And so as he grew up, he became like this very skilled surgeon and stuff like that. What?
it's just funny that Brent just knew off the top of his head. He's wearing a Batman shirt right now. He's so well versed in Batman that he like gave you a thing for your explanation.
You talked about a child predator.
Yeah, I
Shut
know.
up.
It's just really funny. I don't know that you were like, I got this.
Yeah, because I had the article pulled up. It didn't have his name in it.
It's just funny. I don't know. I'm sorry.
What an absolute prick.
I just looked over at Brent, noticed he was wearing a Batman shirt, and it really got me.
I was getting ready to just say the whole spiel and tell you all about
Nah,
it.
go on, Brent. It's your
No,
show now.
you already started.
I'm putting my phone down.
Nope. I guess we'll have a stalemate.
So, I was really hoping it'd be Mr. Freeze.
Me too.
Oh, you mean Victor?
I don't
That's his name, right?
Victor Von Freeze. I don't know. I don't know Victor's last name. I don't know Mr. Freeze. Brent is the like biggest
So-
Batman fan I know.
So the TLDR is little Tommy Elliott grows up and he gets all mad at Bruce Wayne because his parents were also very wealthy surgeons, and basically they just got like swept under the rug. The Wayne, you know how it is. There's always someone's like, the Wayne screwed me over, like in everything ever. It's always like they're connected to my parents were screwed by the Waynes. It's one of that situation. So he cuts people's faces off to make like he kidnaps these people, cuts pieces of their faces off to graft like these individual sections of their face to his face. And so for the whole comic book, he's like walking around doing all these killings with like bandages on his face, and you don't know why until the end, and then he rips his bandages off, and he's just Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So it's a super cool villain, and that would really fit in kind of like the universe of like where they made the Riddler like a serial killer. Like Hush would be once again a serial killer, but like
there's a lot of good serial killer like
No.
villains they could do, but I'm afraid that they're going to tread the same
No.
path. I want them to do something absurd. Give me Clayface.
I'm on the Mr. Freeze train, and I'd like it if Mr. Freeze was there, but Hush was like a side villain.
Yeah.
Because I think Hush is, like you said, a super cool villain,
Yeah.
and he's never been done live action.
Mm-mm.
I hope they don't go with their Joker at any point.
I
wasn't
think
a fan.
I think they're gonna keep teasing him.
Yeah, I hope they never like fully make him the villain of one of the movies.
They probably will eventually.
Gosh, I hope not.
I didn't hate the Joker in that one.
I did not like him.
He's gonna have to. It's gonna take some work to get me to care a lot about him, but I don't think the actor himself did terrible. The laugh sucked.
It was the prosthetics for me.
Yeah, like I said, I think they can make the look because it didn't look like he was full Joker. If you played the Telltale Batman game, it was kind of like that's kind of what it gave me the vibe of. Was that kind of like
Proto Joker?
Yeah, I don't think he was full on Joker yet. I think he was Joe Space Carr at that point.
I do, like I said, I didn't like the prosthetics they gave him. I think the actor didn't do anything particularly new.
I don't think he had the. I don't know the Did you ever see the deleted scene?
Yeah, I did.
I thought that was really good actually. I
Yeah.
liked that back and forth dialogue. But like I said, it's kind of what he's kind of stuck with what he's given, and I think the Joker is one of the hardest comic book roles to take.
Yeah.
Because one, the expectations are super high with just the fans, and also with like Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger portraying it. So like, you have to stand out doing it.
Controversial statement. I would have loved to see more Jared Leto's Joker because we didn't get a lot of him, and I thought that there could be something there. It was a very different take.
It was different.
Well, yeah, and I think what we saw was not great, but I do think there could have been something there.
There could have, but man,
I want the air cut because Jared Leto said that they filmed like a whole movie worth of Joker content. Not that Jared Leto's great. I don't really like him.
He's like Hollywood's biggest douchebag.
He's also, I think, like some kind of a weird pedophile man on his island.
He's like a vanilla Ezra Miller.
Yeah. He's Ezra Miller for white women.
Ooh, yeah, it's like Diet Coke.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my news. I think that's super interesting that they're like branching out their villains to people that like we've never seen.
Yeah.
Don't drop your phone. It almost fell.
I don't know. I want them to not do another serial killer. I want them to go crazy. I want them to have Robert Pattinson fighting a puddle of mud.
I want. What's a good Batman villain they've never used?
Hugo Strange.
Hugo Strange would be good. I want Jim Carrey as Kite Man. I think that would be a funny like opening scene, and that's it.
I mean, Kite Man would be good. I don't know if Jim Carrey as Kite Man would be good.
See, I feel like Jim Carrey's Kite Man is the type of someone that's Ben Affleck's beating up in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. He is not the
Actually,
main
yeah.
villain. I just want that one like, oh, that's Jim Carrey, and just
I hope James Gunn gives us the world.
like Batfleck just like shoots him.
There are so many things I want. Like, I want a Ben Affleck Batman movie, which is so unlikely to happen given the recent news about his production company. But I really wish they could get him to like star in his own Batman movie.
Yeah, that would be something special.
Anytime there's DC news, we're probably going to say that every single time.
Yep. Switching over from DC, we watched the Marvel thing.
Oh yeah.
The reason we're here today
Is because
we watched the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday
Christmas.
special.
Was it Christmas? It was both. It was
It
like
was
Christmas holiday special.
definitely Christmas.
Very Christmas, but at the end it said Happy Holidays, so we'll call it holiday special. But yeah, very Christmas.
I thought it said Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
It did. That's what I was referring to. Is that not what I said?
No, you just said that at the end it said Happy Holidays. You didn't. You
Huh.
skipped
The Guardians
Christmas.
of the Galaxy holiday special.
Oh boy, I'm wrong.
Oof, eat it.
They didn't mention any other holidays in it than Christmas.
Hmm.
They didn't say anything about Kwanzaa or Hanukkah.
Who needs them?
What
Yikes!
the heck?
Is Kanye,
Kanye
in the house?
Kanye in the house.
You know me as the native Christian in the room. My only holiday that I recognize. Put the Christ back in Christmas.
Amen.
And I think that's exactly what this holiday special did.
What?
It really put the Christ back in Christmas.
It's David from the future. Spoilers.
And by that, I mean it brought Kevin Bacon back to where he belongs.
Where's that?
Hollywood?
Back in the world
Space?
of Marvel, because he did really good in that one X-Men movie.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he was in that X-Men movie. He was the
Yeah.
one that killed Darwin, the one that was unkillable, the only black
The
man
one
in
that had
movie.
Magneto's mask on for the whole movie.
You know what? Now that you mention it,
Kevin Bacon's a jerk.
his one superpower is that he couldn't be killed, and Kevin Bacon killed him.
The only thing that could have possibly killed him was the writing room.
I feel like
Yeah.
we talked about this on the podcast.
We have, but
it's-
before.
It's something that irritates me every time I think of that movie because it's a great movie, but man, they did my boy Darwin dirty.
Someone at work the other day was like, I haven't seen a superhero movie since the X-Men.
Which
Not
one?
Which one?
And that's what I said. And they were like, the first one.
Which one?
And I was like, you realize that came out in the year like 2000, right? And they're like, no, couldn't have been that long. And they're like, they were all young. And I'm like, oh, you're talking about X-Men First Class. And they're like, maybe.
So the X-Men has the most like messed up timeline continuity.
Yeah, First Class wasn't the worst.
I liked it.
Days of Future Past is bussin'.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry, you really caught me off guard with bus.
You know what caught me off guard? Thick Groot.
My
Oh my
man,
gosh.
my man Groot was built like a linebacker.
So every time we see Groot now, he changes, and he's like, if you've ever played Lego Marvel superheroes, the way that Lego Hulk is built is the same way that Lego Groot is
He
built.
looks like
He's got like normal Groot head. He's got like teen Groot head.
No,
But-
he has baby Groot head. Teen Groot's head looked like original Groot's head, right? Or more so than this one. This one looks like they took baby Groot's head and blew it up, made it way bigger, and just slapped it on the
he
Hulk's
looks like
body.
a Funko Pop.
He does.
He does.
He looks like my baby Groot Funko Pop.
Like, nah, that cracked me up because like when we first saw him, like Brent's like, look at Groot, and me and Kevin are like, what are you talking about? And we finally saw him, and we didn't have to say we saw him. We were just like, what the?
Yeah, everyone's like, damn,
We're like-
Groot.
We're like Groot.
I'm
It
glad
just-
he's finally back to Vin Diesel just being like, I'm Groot.
Yeah.
I don't like that they are just making him like a goofy, like, haha, big head character.
He kind of was like that in the first one, but
You want to know what I didn't like? And I normally don't care about these types of things, but
Alright.
for some reason this really bothered me. And then you guys are it's gonna make everyone go, ooh, yeesh, ooh. I didn't like that they made Cosmo the dog a girl?
What?
He's always a boy dog.
You don't know that he's a girl.
It's a good
Or
boy.
that
can't
dog
believe-
is a girl.
I can't believe they
It's a
gender
girl.
bent that dog.
It's a girl
You
dog.
don't know
That was a girl.
Yeah, but so here's the thing about it. Cosmo the dog is talking through like a voice modulator. You can give it any voice.
That
you
would
want.
be funny if like every movie has a different voice. It's still Russian, but that'd be kind of funny.
I
but-
just hashtag not my Cosmo.
So it could have been a child's voice,
It wasn't.
B,
It was a girl.
a girl's voice.
It was B.
C,
I'm checking already. I got you.
the voice doesn't really matter because Cosmo's a dog.
It matters to
Talking
me.
through
It
a
matters
box.
to me. It matters to me.
I just
And
don't-
James Gunn spat in my mouth
Oh my gosh.
Ma-
with my
Maria-
beloved Cosmo.
Maria
That's a girl.
Bakalova.
That's a woman.
Again, she could be voicing the little voice box that Cosmo's talking through.
I don't care. I'd be mad if you told me they gave Cosmo the dog's Siri voice. I'd be like, why did they do that?
So it's
Cosmo's
just so
a boy.
strange to me that you care whether or not that dog has a dick or not.
She'll also
do.
be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, of course. So Cosmo is
Oh,
going to be
great.
included.
I'm here for it.
I like Cosmo as a boy.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Can you like?
Can we cut his mic?
I'm just saying.
Kanye
What
is
does-
in the house.
What does it matter?
I don't know. I
It's
don't
a
know. I
dog.
don't care about these things. But normally in this situation, with my boy Cosmo the dog, why did they have to make it a girl?
To set up a love story between Cosmo and Rocket.
I hate that. I hate that so much. They could have just made them two little gay animals.
Well, that'd be too difficult.
Yeah. How can you explain a raccoon?
They
being
would rather
gay?
switch the gender or something than make two genders.
Well, that's upsetting. I'm upset.
That's unconfirmed.
I think so. Here's what I think. I don't think they're setting up a relationship.
I don't
between
either.
Cosmo and Rocket. I think they might be setting up a relationship between Nebula and Rocket. And hear me out.
That would be who would be the man in that relationship? Nebula.
What? Like,
Nebula would wear the pants in that relationship.
yeah, wear the pants maybe, but
No, that you know what I meant. That's figure of speech, not like you know.
I don't know. Rocket's pretty feisty.
Yeah, but like Nebula.
But Nebula, why would Nebula have gone through all the trouble of ripping Bucky Barnes' arm off?
Because it's Christmas.
I don't know. There might
Can't
be
believe you
something
just
there.
let her have it.
I wish the end credit scene would have been
didn't have
like
it. There was a fight. I want to see the fight.
no, I wish the end credit scene would be like Bucky waking up from bed and like his arms just gone. He's like, what the heck? That would have been like that would have solved everything. But now everyone's like, oh, who would win in a fight?
And there's a Zarg nut that she left.
Yeah.
And really, she ate the last Zarg nut.
Oh my
She
goodness.
gave it
no.
to. She gave
So
it to
many plot
Bucky.
twists in one end credit
Yeah.
scene.
I could have read a better scene
You're right.
than whatever that scene.
But you
epic
didn't.
Scene was.
Um,
James Gunn, hire me.
It was something with
hire me too.
Cosmo and Rocket, wasn't it?
They were. It was thick. Groot was the Christmas tree, and
Yeah.
then his arms hurt, and he stopped T-posing, and then Rocket was like, "I guess we're gonna have to do another one."
And Cosmo was there. I'm not crazy, am I?
I'm maybe I don't know. I blocked out Cosmo the dog because
This
it wasn't.
guy. Can you
wasn't,
believe this
It
guy?
wasn't my Cosmo.
It is weird. It's very, like I said, like he said, it's usually never this kind of issue. So,
Yeah.
No, I never have this issue. I don't care when they gender swap, race swap all you want. Just not my Cosmo.
But when you gender swap a dog that I
Yeah.
have associated with a boy in the
Yes,
comics,
he's a good boy. He can't be a good girl. That's
Why
not.
not?
that's
whoa,
icky.
You're saying girls aren't good?
I'm saying I don't like. Me as a gay man, I don't like the thought of saying you're a good girl. Ugh.
I don't think you have to when you're
Yeah,
watching a
but-
movie. You
You're
don't have
watching
to.
a movie.
It's a pupper. It's a good boy.
No,
So
it's
he's
a good
boy.
girl.
Cosmo he's a good boy.
No, she's a good girl.
She's a
I'm
good girl.
No, he's a good boy, and you can't tell me otherwise. Not my Cosmo.
Cosmo's a she.
Hashtag
and
not my
she
Cosmo.
is a
Not
good
my. That
girl.
is not my Cosmo.
Man, the blog you're gonna run about this from your mom's basement's gonna be outstanding.
Joke's on you. My mom doesn't have a basement.
Your mom's attic.
Joke's on you. I'm pretty sure there's a mouse up in there, so I'm not going up there.
Backyard.
No.
Mom, I'm doing my blog. The people must know my opinion, not my Cosmo.
I feel attacked.
it's just so stupid.
I know. What's so stupid that they would change the voice of Cosmo the dog?
Cosmo didn't have a fucking voice until now.
He did. It was a boy voice
When?
in my head all the times when I read it for him. And I'm pretty sure in the Guardians of the Galaxy game, was he a boy or was he a girl?
The Guardian, it doesn't have any continuity with the movies.
It's still voiced. I'm done with this conversation.
Who gives a shit?
I do. You're asking who? It's me, bitch. It's me. I care.
It's such a weird hill.
I don't care.
You always pick the weirdest
I
hills.
don't care. Don't care. It's my
Let the boy have it.
Let me have this.
To the actress of Cosmo the dog.
Fuck off.
You did pretty good. I liked your character.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
I didn't. You should quit.
So the reason they switched it to a female is it's from its original inspiration, Leica, which I assume is probably a Soviet dog they launched into space. I'm going to look into it. So I'm assuming that's what they're going for.
Man.
Sickening.
Bested again by historical accuracy.
Wokeness at it again.
Brent's over here like the woke agenda is ruining my
the
fictional
woke
dogs.
left ruined my good boy.
The leftists are at it again.
God, you can't have anything nice.
Regendering dogs.
God, I mean, like, who do they think they are?
Next thing you're going to tell Brent is that Cosmo the dog is actually a boy dog, but is transgender and is a girl dog.
I'll kill myself. Not my good boy, Cosmo.
Good girl.
Good girl.
No. Stop. He's a good boy.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 turned into a horror movie for Brent now with Cosmo in it.
So, Kevin Bacon's here.
He is.
And he does all right. He is pretty good. He has not given a whole lot to do, but be Kevin Bacon. This was really brisk. It was only like 45 minutes long.
It flew by. It was quite literally just like plot point to plot point. Like they were just getting it done. Like,
it was really funny though.
It was.
I had a good few laughs in that.
And when they say this is the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, this is really Drax and Mantis holiday special.
Yeah.
This is very much buddy cop.
Ooh,
And they're a good combo.
There's some cartoon spots in there that I learned today. They filmed real actors. Michael Rooker was there, the kid was there, and they rotoscoped over them.
Well, that's cool.
Like an old classic.
Nice.
Do you think they got Michael Rooker to get all blue for just that?
No. He was dressed up though. James Gunn posted a picture to his Twitter.
Oh, so he has like the whole get up on, but he's
white.
Blue. But he's white.
Oh, you don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, white Michael Rooker playing a blue guy. I just wish they would keep my actors blue.
Hashtag not my Yondu.
Huh.
Look at him. More like Yon don't.
What?
So
Mantis is a creepy little monster.
Yeah, Mantis is terrifying.
There's like this scene where Mantis is like jumping through the building. And
it seemed almost stop motion-esque.
It was like scary.
The actress is her name like Palm
Clementif or something like that?
Yeah, it's.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, we're in the ballpark. This is like the most she's been able to shine as Mantis, and like she knocked it out of the park. She was hilarious.
Yeah, Palm Clementif.
Yeah, I knew it was Palm. I usually just call her Palm to save myself the embarrassment. But yeah, no, she did great. Dave Bautista was just Dave Bautista.
No, he's still doing his Drax. And
here and there.
His Drax is funny. Like,
yeah,
he's funny as
It's gonna be sad when he disappears.
You know what's weird? He's wearing a vest in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really weird the whole time.
He says in like the first movie that he doesn't wear a shirt because he has sensitive nipples or something like that, right?
Maybe
so, like,
he's got like pasties on.
Maybe
Dave Bautista in the contract was like, I'm not putting into full body makeup
that
for
probably
a 45-minute TV special that's going straight to Disney Plus.
That's probably exactly what he did.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah, just do my head and face and let's film.
So we're all over the place here, but Kraglin's head fin is really gross, isn't it?
It's so yucky. Like the skin flaps coming up over top of it. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
It's like Play-Doh.
Oh, God. It does look like Play-Doh.
But basically, the premise of the film, real quick, is they can tell Peter Quill's kind of sad because, he's not on Earth. It's around Christmas time. And so, like,
Gamora's gone.
they bought Nowhere, right? Yeah, they're on Nowhere.
Yeah, they bought Nowhere from the collector.
Yeah, and stuff. And so, like, people wrote a song on it. It was a pretty good song.
Yeah, they wrote an absolute banger about
Yeah,
not knowing what
not-
Christmas was.
I thought it was really annoying.
Oh, you thought it was annoying?
Yeah, I thought it was in the same vein as the opening to
Whew.
Peacemaker.
0 for 2.
I thought that the opening for Peacemaker was really annoying. It was I don't think a real song that existed before this. So
No, it was
like,
it was a song that James Gunn wrote.
yeah, but it was like funny.
Yeah, it was just annoying to me.
Huh.
I'm bitter. It's fine. We all know.
Man, this guy. Even when he's smiling, he's frowning.
You can't tell. But yeah, so Mantis has this idea where she wants to let Peter Quill have the best Christmas ever. And she drags Drax into it. They go to Earth to kidnap Peter Quill's hero,
Kevin Bacon.
who they think is an actual hero due to, Peter Quill talking him up.
Yeah.
And they find out like he's just an actor, which is
Oh my god, they hate actors.
yeah. There's a lot of like kind of fourth wall breaking where they're like actors suck, and like you just
disgusting.
yeah, like they hated actors, but like they're all actors playing parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's crazy. So
I
they
know.
kidnap Kevin Bacon, take him to Nowhere.
Killed some cops also.
No, they didn't kill any of them. They made it point to show that they didn't kill any cops.
I know they made a point, but like
Because she gave him that candy cane, which she was
Yeah.
like, "Does this look like a human man?"
Yeah. They were so funny.
they were. I want more buddy cop with them.
And like, I thought for a minute that they would know more about Earth because the time where like Rocket and Nebula were on Earth, but they got snapped.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about that.
Mhm.
So they have no acquaintance with Earth.
Well,
If
they were final battle in Endgame.
That's it.
But, like,
they flew off planet immediately.
I was gonna say, but like
after.
they had no idea where they were.
Yeah. So there's no villain in this, which is new for a Disney or a Marvel property. I don't think they've done anything that has no villain.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, the closest thing to the villain would be LAPD.
no, I was gonna say Mantis and Drax.
Well, LAPD was the roadblock in our hero's way to get Kevin Bacon, so I'm not gonna say that the LAPD was definitely the.
So they were an antagonist. They weren't the villain.
Yeah, you're seeing what I'm talking about. Yeah, they were definitely.
But so Mantis straight steals somebody's money, and then like they kidnap Kevin Bacon, which is pretty dastardly. They freak everybody on Earth out with their spaceship.
Yeah,
It's
they were actually. Yeah, you're right. They were terrorists.
yeah, they were like terrorists. Yeah, they human trafficked Kevin Bacon.
a lot of human trafficking. They just said it in the movie.
Yeah,
movie,
yeah,
too. They're just like-
they said
they
it.
didn't even tiptoe around it. There's like,
Yeah,
but yeah, they get. Mantis basically, does that brainwash thing, and she's like, "Be a hero," and he's like, "Yeah," and they wheel him out in a box that they just did not.
Be a hero. Yeah.
Yeah, they wheel him out, light up the town for Quill and stuff, and like it was super sweet. And then Quill's like, "Oh my gosh, you've kidnapped a man."
yeah.
And that was really pretty much it.
Yeah, like
It was really short, sweet.
Well, Kevin Bacon then's like, "Fine, I'll help out," and then he does another song, and then we.
Oh
end.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kraglin has like a heart to heart with Kevin Bacon
Yeah.
before taking him back to Earth.
Yeah.
And it's like Peter's like perhaps the greatest hero in the galaxy, which is that?
Which I feel like if you're on Earth, Kevin Bacon's like, "No,
I think
I've never heard of this man."
I think that like the Hulk and Iron Man are
Yeah.
the biggest heroes in the galaxy.
Captain America, I think would be
The
up there.
Hulk brought half of the universe back from
Yes.
yeah.
As far as saving the world, yes, those two.
Star-Lord's the reason everybody got snapped.
He
Yeah.
is. He's probably like people like probably like have blogs against Star-Lord if they knew who it
Me,
was.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm in White Moms Against Star-Lord.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's my side blog I run.
Is your main blog not my Cosmo?
Yes.
You're a real blogger over there.
I mean, Thanos is the villain in Infinity War, but Star-Lord is like the villain.
Our Lord is the reason the villain succeeded.
Yeah.
But no, all in all, like the holiday special, I think it was like, I mean, it has absolutely no impact on the MCU at all.
Well, we know that they own Nowhere now, which is pretty cool.
Yes, there's a couple like little things that will leak into Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I'm sure they will like re-emphasize eventually in that movie, just in case. But
Also, Bucky Barnes doesn't have an arm anymore, so what's that gonna do?
he'll probably get a new one. He's tight with the Wakandans.
Yeah, that's definitely a tool to give him a new cool arm to sell
Mhm.
more toys.
Oh, yeah, that's all it's about, is selling toys.
The whole game. Yeah.
Mhm. So, but no, like I said, it was really fun. I think we all laughed a lot during this one. It was just a fun little watch. And like Brent said earlier, it's a super brisk watch too, like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So, no, I think definitely worth it. Like I said, we're kicking off the Christmas spirit pretty light. We're not going to get any huge Christmas movies yet. I think next week we do.
I
Kind
hope
of.
so.
I wouldn't even say it's a real Christmas movie. It's kind of like
It's a double feature, right?
as of now, it's a double feature. We got Violent Night
And Santa Sleigh.
starring Bill Goldberg of wrestling fame. So no, yeah, that's like I said, Christmas movies, but I wouldn't say it's like Christmas.
They both feature Santa Claus, and it's Christmas. If so, I would call Die Hard a Christmas film. If Die Hard's a Christmas film, then Violent Night and Santa Sleigh are
So
Christmas films.
by that logic, yes.
I think like even more so because Violent Night is a play on Silent Night, and Santa Sleigh has Santa's
Well,
name.
it's just
in it.
I don't think it's like one of your stereotypical like Christmas movies, like
No,
Elf or
no,
the Santa
definitely.
Claus and stuff like that. That's what I was trying to say. Like,
Also, this is also sorry, completely unrelated. Not kicking off the Christmas season. We did that one Ryan Reynolds one.
that one wasn't planned though. We kind of had to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like our pseudo. Yeah, Brent hated that one. That's kind of like our soft
And so did
open.
every other reviewer that watched that movie. It was
Not
critically
us.
Not
planned.
us.
It was
We love it.
critically panned.
It was just a fun Christmas film.
It said nobody but you two.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that was like our soft open. Like I said, that was not that we had to go with the punch on that one.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, this is definitely our like, yo, it's Christmas time now. Cause this will be you'll be listening to this in December.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like that was anyone else got anything to say on the Christmas special, holiday special?
So I think that I would give it a good, I don't know, solid 8 good girls out of 10.
All right. Brent, what are you feeling? What's the snail meter thinking?
I'll give it a crisp 7 Santa snails.
Oh,
Ooh,
Santa Snails.
Oh, I'm gonna give it. I think I'll stick with you guys. I think I'm gonna give it 8 baby drivers out of 10.
Wow.
I hated both of you guys' ratings.
Oh,
Well, I'm Kevin,
I'm David.
And I'm Brent.
and this is the Plotline.
See you guys next week.